A moment caught on video has the entire internet in a frenzy, with a clip going viral with what appears to be Hasan Piker shocking his dog with a shock collar for leaving its designated space.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
People are making the claim that when Hasan reaches with his left arm here, he is reaching for the button on the remote to shock the dog. And to be fair, he had a very awkward response after the fact, with some of the chat immediately reacting after the fact.
You're being such a baby. It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented, I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Now, this has resulted in some extreme pushback, with what feels like all of the Avengers coming together to beat Thanos.
Chat, I want to see a stream dedicated to Hasan with a shock collar, tight, where you can't get one finger through. And I want to see Hasan get shocked all stream. That's what I want to see. And then I want to see him go to jail. Like, that would hit. I'm just being real. Yo, what are you pinning, retard?
And trust me, Adin is not the only person who feels this way.
Things to talk about. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Be my prop! Shut up! Good. Shut the fuck up! Be my prop! You're there to make me look empathetic to my libtards. You're not I don't care about your feeling. You're not an animal. Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna up it! I'm gonna up the dose! Fuck. Can't believe this guy. It's just, does he not know his spot on my stream? I don't care about his life.
And this seems to be almost a historic moment in live streaming history, with the moment rapidly rising up the ranks on popular Reddit thread livestream fails.
Let's look at the high score. This might actually be the high score thread of all time for LSF. So we're going to look at the top, this is the top ones right here. And this is of all time. It does have the most comments. It does. This already has 10,000 comments. And if you look at all these other ones here, 1.7, 5.3, 2.3, 600, 2.6, 3.4, 2.2. 5.5. So you've got all of these. It actually does look like this is the most controversial statement that's most controversial thing that's ever happened on LSF. This made my day. I mean, it's certainly it's certainly an interesting day. I'll definitely tell you that. I mean, it's a whole lot.
And if having Asmongold, one of the largest creators in the world, covering this wasn't bad enough, what about another absolutely massive creator like Charlie?
And instead of doing what I think most people, like not even just streamers, just normal people would do, of like showing, no, look, it's not a shock collar, obviously I didn't shock my dog, he instead just brushes it off saying, nope, it's not a shock collar, you're stupid for thinking that it is. And that's the attitude that his community had as well, like, oh, you must have psychosis if you think it's a shock collar. Which I think is a little odd because it's the easiest thing in the world to prove, right? You have all these people saying this shit, it's not true. Well, it takes like actually 3 seconds just to unclip that collar and just show like, hey guys, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea here. This is not a shock collar. Look, here's what it is, and then explain it. Like, I feel like even a non-streamer, like a complete normie, average Joe Schmo, if you went to their house and saw that happen, or like, hey, did you just shock that dog? They'd be like, oh my god, no, this is clearly a misunderstanding. No, that's not what happened. Like, I feel like most people would be very quick to show you and prove that it's not a shock collar because it's so quick and so easy to do. And the fact that he doesn't is odd. Like, it is very peculiar. Why wouldn't you in the moment? Like, that's such a natural thing to do, especially for what's easily a slam dunk. Like, you have all these people attacking you, you could easily just come out and fucking slam jam thank you ma'am on them by just being like, nope, it's not a shock collar, look, Here you go.
And the Hasan subreddit community did not appreciate that Charlie lended his voice. Pretty disappointing video from Charlie.
Really felt like someone with no understanding of Hasan or the situation giving baseless accusations.
What are we talking about?
This is 100% Charlie giving chum to the Sharks after speaking out against the IDF.
So anyways, you can see his community is coping along just fine. But how is Hasan doing? Well, as of a couple of hours ago, he is blaming the pushback on a coordinated far-right pro-Israel campaign. And that brings us to how the story gets even worse. Hasan not apologizing, deflecting, and attempting to cover it all up. And he notices that people are flooding his stream in the moments after.
Is there like a fucking LSF video or something? Is that why there's like hella people coming in here and screeching? Is that what's going on? Oh, classic.
Hasan says this is why she yelped.
While I'm fucking tweaking around, I give Kai the place command as I usually do, and there's literally a fucking emote for it in the chat for place, which is one of the things that she knows, is she's like professionally trained. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed, I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her do nail, like the upper nail that's like on the side of the bed. People speculated that I was actually shocking her, or dew claw. People were like, "Oh, you're fucking shocking her." Then I suspect that a bunch of people who have never trained a dog, never had a dog that required training, being completely idiotic. Yeah, I mean, it is basically a perfect shitstorm, because obviously I have a lot of haters. Obviously, a lot of people love dogs, myself included. The clip looks fucking horrible. And people were like speculating because I was like moving around, and they're like, "Oh, he was like hitting a button on his desk." It is what it is.
And just like that, his community was off to the races with the real reason that Kaya yelped. Charlie and pretty much anyone with a room temperature IQ is not buying the excuse.
It is a sensitive area. That is true. If you've ever cut your dog's nails, or if you've ever taken your dog to like a dog salon or something and they like gave your dog a nail trim, you probably noticed that when it comes to the dew claw, they're very, defensive on it, like cautious, because it is such a tender spot. I have watched this clip like fucking 10 or 15 times now. And today I had some friends come in from out of town, so obviously I've been out most of the day at the farm, and this was actually a conversational topic. It's become so big that it was brought up by them. And every single person, and pretty much everyone I've seen online outside of Hasan and Hasan's community, is all saying the same thing. That yes, it looks like the dog does like touch its leg to that spot on the bed, but it doesn't look like it gets caught or anything. So it feels very unlikely that that is what caused the dog to scream in pain. Like, I don't think that's what made Kaya, that's her name, yelp.
But the real pressure was applied when XQC, another massive streamer, said he would donate $50,000 to an animal shelter if Hasan would show his collar on stream. So Hasan does just that.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound. Okay? There are days where Kaya doesn't wear a collar. There are days where she wears a different collar. Okay? This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. Okay? Here. This is the flashlight. Okay? And this is when it vibrates.
And even when I personally saw this video for the first time, it was obvious to me that he was keeping it from getting close to the camera. He didn't even reveal the model, make, or anything. Very suspect. Also, what the hell is a vibration collar? So naturally, the internet went to work to figure out if this is legit or not. And immediately there were some visible problems, with many people convinced that he has removed the contact points from the collar and tampered with it.
Now, let me back it up a little bit. You see right there? It seems to me that this roundish demarcation is the same one that's at the outside of the one that was shown. Not done yet.
Then it comes with a buckle bungee collar, okay? And here's the buckle bungee collar. This happens to be a quick.
You're going too fast, buddy. This guy, man. Let us look at it, man. Oh my god, debunked. Oh my god, debunked. So you're telling me there should be a white serial number that doesn't have a protruding, it's more on the inside. So it would be indented with some serial number or some sticker on the inside, right? But in the one shown on a song stream, which is the same one, it has nothing. Why? Why? Tape. And especially with the difference in level and the shade of black and the shadow, there's an overlaid on top, perhaps some form of adhesive device.
XQC.
Nope. No. It doesn't. It doesn't blink. It doesn't blink on the reverse. That's it. That at least, regardless what you say, it doesn't matter what you say, that at least shows a level of tampering between one VOD to the other. That's irrefutable proof that regardless of what you think, it's irrelevant. That at least shows a degree of tampering from one day to the other, where the code was either removed or altered because it blinks on the left side on his hand, but on the right on the dog because it was interchanged or moved. And that's debunked.
And if the maniacal debunking of XQC isn't enough to convince you, another streamer, Lacey, reveals that he uses the same dog trainer as Hasan.
Yeah, Chet, my dog does go to the same trainer as Hasan, but he asked me if I wanted to use an e-collar, and I said no. Like when he first trained Milo, like a few months ago, he asked if I wanted to use the e-collar, and I told him no. Don't? Yeah, no, I told him that. I think, what's it called? I think using an e-collar on dogs is just, like, bro, you could train a dog to do things without using a shock collar.
Now this leads us into what I find to be the most damning clip of all, which is Hasan with Lacey in an older clip, where Hasan himself says that Kaya was trained via shock collar.
I have the best trainer in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
His name is Pat. Do you send him for 2 weeks?
He trained my dog too.
And my dog.
Brian.
You send him for 2 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks. You have to, bro.
What does he get trained to do?
Everything. Shock on, strong collar, shock collar.
He'll get training to like basically be off collar. Like you don't need to ever have a leash on him.
Really?
Do you know Kaya?
My dog?
Cooking with Kaya?
No, my dog.
Oh, no.
Well, dude, we have the.
Oh, yeah, I met your dog. It's basketball man.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have the best.
She's very.
He did say it.
What do you get trained to do?
Everything. Shock on, strong collar, shock collar.
He said it.
So at this point, I am 99.99% convinced that Hasan did in fact use a shock collar on his dog. But this isn't the only abusive element present in this situation, as through this public investigation, people have begun to notice a disturbing pattern with a dog's behavior on stream, being made to lay completely still in one spot for multiple hours at a time. This now leading to the theory that this dog means nothing to Hasan and serves only one purpose, to be his live stream backdrop. Meaning even if we give Hasan the benefit of the doubt that he's not shocking the dog, it's still slimy behavior to force your dog to lay still for that long, especially when it's not old, and especially when it's that size. But forgive me if I don't give
kill them! Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street!
this guy a chance. I think he has been given so many second, third, and fourth chances to clean up his act and be a decent person, but he refuses. And like many are hoping, maybe this will finally be enough for Twitch to take action against him. because I think what makes people the most mad here is the expectation that he will once again be given a free pass, while others like Tectone are suspended at the drop of a hat. And I think I speak for everybody across all platforms. We are tired of the selectively enforced rules in terms of service. And that is where I will leave it. Let me know your thoughts if I missed anything, and like always, I will see you guys in the comments. Peace.
Smash that like button.